Welcome back to Building a Mega Factory. My name is Diablo, and today, well, we'll be finishing the build everything line. Well, nearly everything. Let's not take it all away, because that was kind of a nice thing to have. I realized two things while editing this video, or, sorry, last video. I need to go down one more, so this is way too high. And this was offset by 1, so we need to offset it back to get it to the correct position again. And then of course we do 1 extra step there for the second row of belts that need to be there. Alright, so now we can start the first part of the equation, which would be belts. Belts, everything belts. Cool. I would like to have a lot of iron and a lot of gear wheels. I can erase all that because it's in the wrong spot anyway. Oop. I believe my robots are done because I don't see any of them flying around anymore. Alright, we'll quickly do... How full are you? You're way too full for me. Alright, so I'll grab a box, put that there, put all the wood in there, grab all of you, grab most of you, all of them, cool. Let's see, I need power pole. Well, I've got a lot of wood, so I can make endless amounts of power poles, which is good. Let's just keep this real simple and just go like this, I suppose. We stick the robot back in, the robots back in, and put a box on the ground where they can put the stuff, and then say, right, I want, well, at least this part cleared. Thank you. Alright, so they keep working. Now, what was I saying? Belts, iron, and gear wheels. Well, gear wheels, everything's full, so I guess I can just go like that one time. Let's see. More iron plates, which is good. I'll grab an extra 100 from that one. And then some belts, and then we should be good, I think. There we go. It's the last time you'll be making belts, I think. So, we shall extend the lines that we need, which will start with iron and... Let's see. Iron and gear wheels, I suppose. Let me build a splitter. Like there. Is that correct? Well, no, that's not correct. It needs to be 1 up. Because that's... No, that's actually possible. Let's see. Do we want that on the outside, though? No, I want it on the inside. Because it's going to be used most. So I want it to be accessible the fastest with the fast inserters. So this will be our... Whoop. I need lots of arms. That's going to be our iron and... I'll just kill it there. Iron and gear wheels line. So I'll just skip the main line there. Just feed directly into there. I can skip you just past there. That's fine. Oh, I haven't got enough. But that's easily fixable. So that's the second one that we need to skip. Do we need to skip more? No, because that is actually the bit that we need to go to. So we go there, and then we just keep going, I suppose. Should have done the other one. Well, too late now. I guess I can just go like that, end up there anyway, like that. Whoops, that needs to turn around. I'm too far away. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Awesome. Although I'm definitely going to have to improve my gear wheel production because that's never going to keep up. And I'm not done yet. So you need gear wheels. Oh, you need iron and gear wheels, and you need gear wheels. So, wait, how many do you need? 40. Has that increased from 0.14? I'm not sure. I should check that out maybe sometime. So you need 40, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna give you all the stuff. You just get all ones. Let's see. Yeah, 5 is a reasonable number. 1 is a reasonable number. 10 is, you know, getting up there, but that's still doable. All right. You pass it on to you. Same there and there. I want you to output, and I want you, whoops, you to output. And I don't have access to, whoops, large poles yet. So what I'll do is instead of doing the arms in the middle, I'll do the power poles in the middle, because that just makes more sense, because then I only need one power pole per gap to power everything. Of course, I do need some boxes. Oh, I gave away all my wood. There we go. Just one stack, please. I can make another 100. No, I wanted wooden boxes. You go there, and you go there. So from now on, we can do everything in red. Most awesome. I'll just extend this line, I suppose. Just make sure I have enough room. Oh, I can't do that because there's a... that would be ideal, but I suppose, but that can't be. So we'll do it like this. At least for now. Okay, so that's all powered. Awesome. Oh, I see that it's getting dark and we can't see anything around here. So I'll put in a light. Haha. Now, there we go. First red I'm going to put in is in this line itself. There we go. First 40 are going to be stolen by this thing. Wow. Or probably the first 80 are going to be stolen by this thing. That's a lot, man. Oh well. There we go. Nice. Oh, I need to restrict the boxes. 2 stacks of you and 1 stack of you should be nice. So I don't need yellow inserters, yellow undergrounds, and yellow belts anymore. So you go there. Oops. Yeah, and now I only need some red belts. Well, look at that. I've built some, which I can then set in place. And some red inserters. Well, I haven't built those yet. I think I need... Wait, let me check. Red inserters need, 3 ingredients. So I need the blue assembly machines for that. 1, 2. There we go. Oh, wait, I need 1 more, I believe, because... Yup. I first need to build some more yellow belts. Like so. Why more yellow belt? Well, because the yellow underground eats belts as well. There we go. And then, of course, the red... did I say underground? I meant the yellow splitter eats belt as well. And the red splitter eats yellow splitter. So, of course, this also eats green chips. So we're not there yet. But it's nice to have that set up already. Can I grab some more? Yes, I can. Wait, did I just drop them off, or did I just... Yes, I did. So the rest can go like that, suppose. And then we can fill in that bit. Well, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. I definitely need more the gear wheels on the line. This is just not nearly enough. First, let me change out these for these, because that's just faster. That's just a simple equation. And then let me add 2. Oh, ironically, now I don't have belts. Hopefully there's some done already. Yes, there are. Well, there's 1 done already. This just eats too much, man. I might just have to turn that around, because this just eats too damn much. What do you require? Just, you see, just 10. Is this a glitch or a bug or a testing feature that they kind of forgot to take out? Because 40 seems like a lot, as compared to the red splitter that only and everything else that only takes a maximum of 10 gear wheels. Should I turn this around is then the question. Which, you know, technically I could easily do by blueprinting it and flipping it. It would allow for more belts to be assembled, because now every time these guys go do something, then this guy does something, that one does something, and it starts the whole process over again. Let's just get more gear wheels on the line any way we can. 1, 2, 1, 2. And see if we can solve it that way. Well, you know what? I'll do that. I need a little bit more of that. There we go. And you and whoopsie doozy. There we go. Oh, there's a light already there. I was thinking maybe I should add a light here, but of course all this needs to be, you know, changed to red, because then this feeds faster. But it's kind of you know, make one thing faster and the other thing's still slow, because everything's still yellow. We have plenty of power. Yeah, we have plenty of power, so that's not the problem. Problem, of course, being that I don't have enough ingredients coming in. Should I? The question is, should I do that and just have it on both sides? Would that help? I don't know. It does allow for more placement on the belt. But does it allow for more throughput on this side? It's hard to tell, because it's also feeding half of it there, which it wasn't before. So I guess I'm going to have to wait for that. What I can do, though, because I see I have 100 yellow belts with me, I can, of course, just go to that. Now I only have 37 belts. Well, some of it is coming through, so the increase definitely is working. Or are you just at 50? You are at 50. All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Do I want 50 already? Then breaking up the line again. No. No, I would rather have more belts right now than undergrounds. So let's have that do its job. Meanwhile, I can... Where is my blueprints? That's it. Skippity skip. Or flippity flip, rather. Now they're paralleled, yeah? Shift click that, and there we have our ghost setup. Somewhere around there. Of course, we need to turn all the belt directions around, but that's fine. That's not a problem. We can now start thinking about what else do we need to do. We've got all our basic belt stuffs. Any blue stuff is going to be below this anyway, because we need to feed this stuff directly into the blue. So what's next? After the belts, we get... well, I need an assembler that builds assemblers, so there's something I can do. So I don't have to build those by hand anymore. You need what? So long and short. Alright, so that one and that one. There we go. And a long one for when we eventually get there, and same thing there. So we do that one and we do that one. Awesome. Of course, same thing applies here. I'm going to keep everything in the middle, because until I have larger power poles or the substations, I'm going to need to use my space as efficiently as I can. Now, that is correct, I believe. Yes, of course, I do need to output something somewhere, so that was a lot of S's. There we go. Wait, what are you whining about? Oh, okay, so, whoops, I kind of zoomed the wrong way there. That's this thing, of course. Yes. Green chips and steel is our next priority, because after this we might... What am I doing? Well, Sorry, I completely glossed over the fact that I have not even built my arms yet. My inserters yet. So, let me grab a blueprint. Oops, zoom in, grab that. Yep, that seems fine. I can place that down anywhere I like. Awesome. But I would like to start with arms, of course. So we start with red, which need to be fed by blue, which then need to be... where's my... I need to build some more. Which need to be fed by yellow. Am I saying that correctly? Nope, no, it's completely different. Well, just turn this around and then we're good. So yellow feeds red and yellow feeds blue, and blue feeds into purple. The filter inserter. Of course, blue is also needed for stack inserters, but we can build them later at a higher level, same as the blue belts. I need a lot more arms. Luckily, I am building those right now. Or, well, I will be soon. Of course, everything needs green chips. Nothing needs steel, though, yet. I believe. No, nothing needs steel yet, so that's good. You feed into there, and you feed into there, and then I need a lot more. I've got those already. Of course, you need only low. You need both. You need both. So we go there and... How many do I have already? Because I need a lot. There we go. Can I get this to go quicker? How much does it need? 5. I'm going to steal you, and I'm going to say act faster. That seems correct. Nice. I was going to get what? Iron, and do I need some gear wheels? Well, I could use some gear wheels, so I'll just steal a few off the line. Oh my gosh, I just saw that I am not researching anything anymore. I got so distracted with building this line, I completely forgot to turn on some research. Now, can't do any of the blue yet. Need to start thinking about some defenses, maybe lasers already. Oh, a tool bell's always nice to have because that adds that little extra bar at the bottom. Of course, bigger power poles is also a must. No, we'll go for the extra slots because that's just easy to work with, and it seems to be nice and fast, the research, so that's fine. Now, where were we? Oh yes, I needed more inserters, and of course I need to expand upon this whilst I'm working on this anyway. That seems fine. Right, you need to grab what? Only long. Alright, I knew that. Thank you. And you need to grab long and short. Well, that's already there, so that's very handy. And then we need to export everything. Do we need to export the yellow ones, by the way? Because I put that there for the other factory. But I don't think we actually need to do yellow, because I don't see the need to use any yellow ever. So, oh, and I see that I've gone way over time again. I'll add a quick light in here just to have something to see. And that one goes there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll put down the ghost of this over there so we know that it has to go there. I need a couple more boxes. 1, 2, 3, I believe. Which I obviously want to get to 1 stack because I don't need infinite amounts of these things. Well, I do, but not in the beginning, and I can certainly have some patience while they are being created. There's so much stuff to do, so that's fine. And of course I want to have this done by robots, but let's see. I think that's it. I think the only thing I need to do, which I'm going to wait with these splitters because that's going to take a lot of resources as well. I kind of want to get this done before we quit today. So that's what I'll do. I'll make 1 longer inserter because that's what we can do now with the red insertion. We can do extra long undergrounds. It's very nice. Okay, so what do we need? We need green, which is over there. And we want steel on that line as well, which is way over there. Completely in the way of everything. How shall we fix that? Well, if we build 1 split... Oh, that's way too expensive. 1 normal splitter. And of course, while we're not building anything else, I'll just build another robot. Like so. We can use the red undergrounds to skip this part. So it can... Well, you know what? We don't need it anymore, do we? I've got 50 of those engines, so no, that's fine. I'm just going to take everything away. Oops. Like that and like that. We can take that away. We don't need the lube here anymore as well. Grab that. Is this power going anywhere? Oh, not really. It was just for this factory alone. So we can take that away. And we don't need the iron here anymore. Like so. Perfect. Now, what we can do is just get the steel down to where we actually need it, which would be somewhere around here. And green chips would also be needed somewhere around here. Now, oh god, I need to get a little bit faster because that's... Oh, look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We'll get some pipes over there, and we don't actually need a storage tank. We don't need that as well. I don't want that. Yeah. Let's see, where are my... There we go. I want steel on this line. Yes, but I also would like to have the green chips. I can't do that exactly because I need to skip this, of course. Well, I can technically just skip everything now. Yeah, why not? So that only leaves the green, which I can just feed into there and directly into there. Most awesome. Let's see, you go, nope, there, and you go. Well, I clicked everywhere but except the right one. You go there. Alright, so that's now feeding nicely into this secondary line. That should give me lots and lots of arms and all the other good stuff. Oh, what I can do, by the way, is already effectively put that there. Because I don't need to do any of this stuff. Do you even need shorts? Yes, you do. Alright. Alright, cool. So that is now building my arms. Very, very nice. Let's just get another research going whilst we're still playing. And then we shall quit. I think I'll skip ahead. Well, I could do solar energy. That would be nice, though. And I do need to start, what's that? Stack inserters? Well, I don't have any stack inserters yet. Logistic robots, well, that's nice to have, but do I really need it right now? Not really. Not really. Of course, I do need to start thinking about trains as well. It's also difficult. I can't do the blues yet, so we'll skip those. What does that do? Just allows for more things to be researched. I'll go for electricity first, because larger power poles just make everything a little bit easier to work with. Of course, I think I have... Did I not? Okay, so I want one of these. Oh, what? I can feed it right from there. Yeah, I think so. Let's find out. So we've got those. Have we got any red arms yet? Why not? Because it never got enough stuff. Clearly, it never got enough stuff. That's fine. I can make that myself. Let's see what happens if I go like this. You and you. Whoopsie daisy. Well, I guess that'll work too. No! They're going the wrong way. Whoops. I didn't think about that. That's fine, I suppose. It needs to be built eventually anyway. So that's fine. Might as well give them a little bit more to build. I don't want those. I want all of those, but I definitely want that back. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Almost done. And place those as well, please. Of course, why they didn't... Oh, I didn't have enough of these. Well, that's awkward. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I can just grab them now. Just stuff them in a box, and they will do the rest. Don't go that way. I thought... Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Well... Clearly, I have a lot to do still. But the basics are being built, belts are being built, arms are being built, and eventually, if I actually remember to put down some belt to this side, these things will also get built. Oh, come on, I don't want to use a yellow one. Thank you. So our mission for next time shall be to improve all this yellow, icky yellow stuff, which is way too slow, and make sure that this line is fed enough so that it can keep producing whatever I need. And I'll be clearing up the belt production above the smelting area as well. So for now, I shall say thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you did, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any suggestions or ideas. My name is Diablo, and I'll see you next time.